Okay, so these are the vases, the original vases, how they look. I've had these vases well over 15 years, maybe closer to 25. And although I absolutely love these vases, the tags are still on the bottom of them, by the way. I think I paid like 80 bucks a piece. Although I love these vases, they kind of limit me to how I'm going to decorate around them because of the colors. So I wanted to do an upgrade. Of course, I want to keep my vases, but I needed to do an upgrade so that it would fit in other places besides just the burgundy green or whatever. So I decided to strip them down so I can paint them. So I had my handy person strip them down. And once they got stripped down, I noticed that the lines where the colors were at were actually lines in there. So they did not buff out. So I decided I needed to put some texture on whatever upgrade I decided to do. I love the Rust-Oleum textured spray paint. I love it. I believe the last time I bought a can, I'm talking about, last time I bought a can, it was, I think maybe $9.98. The damn thing's $16.98 now. And I didn't want to pay that much because I didn't know how much I was going to use. So I took a drive to Home Depot to see what they had as far as texture wise. I don't like the caulk and all that because it kind of flakes off. I wanted to see what they had. So I thought wall texture would do. I was like, let me go get some wall texture. Well, damn, that was $17. And it was just the one can. And I didn't know, since the vases are so big, I didn't know how much it would take. And plus, if I liked it, I would want to use it again on another project. And I just didn't want to spend that amount of money. So let me show you what I did. I said all that to say this. Let's get to it. It'll probably take a good 5 to 10 minutes to show you what I did. Very simple. Okay, let's go. After the vase was finished being sanded, I went ahead, cleaned it off, and sprayed it with some Rust-Oleum primer. The primer is going to help the substrate stick to the vase when I do the next portion. After I let my vase dry, I went ahead and brought it in the house to set it up. Okay, so this is where we at. We stripped down the vases and we put a coat of primer on there. Now, I'm going to have to work in the house today because it's like 15 degrees outside. So I'm going to cover up this dining room table since my garage looked like crap. Hey, I want to take this time to thank you for watching this video. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do different crafts, home improvement. Everything I do is on a beginner level. And it's very easy. And I try to make the videos very short. Now look at the snow. It is beautiful. Okay, let's get back to it. Believe it or not, we almost through. Okay, after looking around, researching, and considering everything, I settled on the popcorn ceiling patch. Less than $8 a container. Okay, before applying the popcorn, I decided to use some electrical tape to mark off some portions of the vase that I did not want the ceiling popcorn in. Once I got that done, I was ready to apply the ceiling popcorn. The process for adding the popcorn was very simple. You're going to stir it up prior to starting. I used an old paintbrush to put on even layers all over my vases. Okay, so on this vase, there is a little hole right here. So I went ahead and I put some masking tape on it. And I'm just going to put the ceiling patch, the popcorn ceiling patch right over that. Okay, so even though I started with the vases laying flat, you can also have your object standing straight up. The popcorn is very thick. It does not run. It does not drip. So whatever way you put it on, that's the way it's going to stay. So these have been sitting for a little bit over an hour. And I did put it on very thick. I'm regretting that. I could have did thin layers, but it is drying. It's tearing anything up. Yep, I thought that would be the right thing to do, and I see it is. I decided to leave mine drying overnight. You will definitely know when your project is dry, it turns solid white. You will be able to tell. Oh my God. Oh my God. These are gorgeous. It worked. It worked! Oh my God. These are gorgeous. Again, they dry solid white. You can definitely add paint, add color to it, add designs to it. I decided just to leave mine as is white. It looks awesome. I added some gold tape where I had the electrical tape. And let me show you again the finished product. I would have never thought of them selling popcorn if I was not trying to be cheap in that store. Turned out to be a great decision. I love how it looks on the face. I love that it's versatile. You can definitely add paint to it if you wanted to. I absolutely, absolutely love the budget part of it. So I'm decorating this home not really on a budget, but I ain't spending money if I don't have to on certain things, you know? I'm glad that you decided to stay to the end of this video. I promise I try to keep them as short as possible. They're, again, all on the beginning level. Let me give you a sneak peek at the next project. I've had my saw, one of my saws for about 3 years and the other one for 2 years. And they were brand new in the box. I never used them because I like my fingers on my hand. Well, I finally learned how to use one of the saws. And this is the first project that I did by myself. So that's just a little cheap, cute type deal that one of my neighbors in Alabama had on the side of the road. And I picked it up about 3 years ago, and I had a lot of junk on it, and I finally decided to upgrade. So that'll be my next video. Thank you all for looking at this video. I try to keep them short as possible. And again, they are on beginner level. I am nobody's expert. Crafting, home improvements, you might see a TikTok dance or two. I just like to have fun, and I love sharing and helping people. Tutorials are my thing. See you next time. Bye, y'all.